So in our previous class, we learned about this transition, right? We learn about, first of all, we learn about this z index, then we learn about this transform, and after it, we start this transition. What is transition? Instead of like in hover, changes appears immediately, but when we use the transition, the changes will appear less smoothly. Okay, for that purpose, we use this transition. Anyone having any doubt in our yesterday's class?
No, no.
Okay. Okay guys, now in this class we are going to learn about animations. So what is animation? See, in transition we have to do some interaction, we have to hover on it, right? Then only it is working, then only it is showing something, showing some effects. So in the case of animation, when your website reloads, means it appears, the animation will start by itself. Okay, here we have animation. Yeah. Okay, animation in CSS lets you move, fade, resize, anything you can do with animation. These changes will appear automatically without the need of hovering on it. Okay. So what's the thing that are needed to give the animation on any element? We first must have to give the name of your animation. Okay, this is just a syntax, I am just explaining you. First we have to give the animation name. Suppose you are targeting a diff, here in this selector you have to give diff. Okay, after inside this animation name you can give any kind of name. Okay, it might be anything, you can give any name as per your choice. Then we have to give animation duration, it is same as your transition duration. The things mostly similar as we have learned in our yesterday's class. The transition duration, transition delay, transition timing function, these things are same only. What is animation duration? How long you want to this animation will work, so we give the duration here. And we have animation timing function, means the how, which speed, what speed you want to give. Okay, we have already learned about this, right, in our previous class. In transition timing function, this thing and this thing are similar in animation. Okay, then we have animation delay. Okay, when your screen, when your website loads, how much delay you want, so you can define that delay here. Then we'll these two things are different, these two things are not there in your transition. First we have animation iteration count. What is animation iteration count? Means how many times you want to do this particular animation. We define how many times here, and we can give some directions also. Okay, we see one example, you understand it more clearly. So when you give the name here, the name of your animation, using this name you have to use it with keyframes, then only your animation will work. Inside this keyframe you have to give steps. In first step what animation you want to do, in second step you want which animation you want to do, like this. Okay, I will show you with one example, you understand it more clearly. This is, I am taking this example directly. Next. Yeah. Okay, let me go live. See, I am not doing anything. See, I am just reloading this page. This box is moving by itself, right? This box is moving by itself. How it is moving? Just see the code. First of all, I just created a one div. Inside it, I give the class name as box. This just to one container I have created. But using this box, I give some styling. See, I just target this box here. I give some width and height. This is easy. This is background also you can give, right? Here I am giving the position relative. Okay, position relative I am giving. You guys already know why we use this position. You want to move the box, right? It is moving. So for that purpose we give position relative here. So now see, just now I told you you must have to give some animation name. So that's why we are using this property animation name. Any name you can give. Moving right to left, moving box. I am giving the name of this as moving box. Okay. So as I told you, we have to give animation duration. How long you want to move your box. So suppose I am giving like suppose 5 seconds I am giving. And animation iteration count. Means see, now this box is moving again and again. First of all, I am giving the same name here. Just see it. I give 5 seconds, that's why it is moving slowly. Okay, it is coming and going by itself only. Means it is doing the same thing multiple times. Why it is doing the same thing multiple times? Because here I give animation iteration count infinite. Means the box will move infinite times. Suppose if instead of giving this infinite, I am giving one only. So after moving one time, it will be stopped. See, now it is not moving. Why it is not moving? Because here I gave 1. Suppose if you want to move the box only 2 times or 3 times, you can define the number here. Okay, how many times you want to move your box. Okay, how many times you want to do a particular animation. You can define the number here, or else you can give infinite also. Infinite means that particular animation will work infinite times. And then we have animation direction also. In this direction we have multiple values. Okay, we will learn about this animation direction after completing these things. Okay, so just observe till now, till here. First what we did, we just give the animation name, then we give the animation duration, and we give the animation iteration count. And you can give the animation delay also, right? We know what is delay. Animation delay. Okay, after the page loads, it will take this 2 second time. Then only your box will move. See, it is taking 2 second time. Now it is moving. Okay, this is your delay, animation delay. Okay, just now I tell you about this animation iteration count. Till here we just define the properties. Now let's see how it is moving. We are using the name of animation. The name we give it here, we are referring the same name inside with this keyframes. This is must. If I remove this, your box will not move. Suppose if I remove this lines of code. See, it is not moving. Why? Because you just define what your duration, what your infinite iteration count, and what your delay. Okay, but you didn't define how to move the box. Okay, how to do the changes. You define inside your keyframes only. Okay, inside this selector you just define the animation name, animation duration, iteration count, delay, and this direction. But you want to move your box also, right? We can change the colors as well. Like as per your choice, as per your needs, you can do anything. Like suppose I can give some different color. So I'm giving background color. When it is moving, I want to change its color also. So here I'm also changing the color. See, it is changing its color and it is moving also. Right. So let me show you how it is working properly. So the first thing is you must have to give animation name, and you have to use this animation name with your keyframes like this only at the red keyframes and your animation name. Okay, inside it you define the steps. In first step what you want to do. In second step what you want to do. Like this you have to define. Okay, for giving the steps we have two options, like we can give from and to, or you can give in percentages also. Okay, we can give 0%. So I'm using 0%. At 0%, at the first step I want the background color, like I want to give the same background color only here. Previously our background color as tomato only. This is your first step, right? So at the second step you can give like second step in percentage. So the second step will be my 25%. So at the second step I'm changing this color to aqua. Now I'm giving the third step also. My third step is 50%. And I'm moving this. I want to move it. Now the box is from starting from here, like see, I will show you here. From here it is moving here, right? From here it is moving here. Now what I want to move this box till here. So from top I want to give some like some pixels, some direction I have to give. From top I am giving, from top also I am giving 300 pixel, and from left also I am giving same thing, 300 pixel. Okay, and with this I am changing its background color also. So I am giving the background color as blue. Okay, this is my third step. And now my fourth step is 75%. So at the like third step, I want this box to move like this completely. Okay, it is showing on working only one time. Yeah, it is infinite only. It is not moving perfectly, right? From left side it is moving 0, like 25%. From left side it is moving 300 pixel and changing its background color. And at 50% it is moving from top. Yeah, it's correct only.
What is it percent? I'm not able to understand.
Okay, I will tell you. This percentage means you are defining the steps. Okay, like this is your 0%. Okay, and you are moving here. So means your second step. This is your second step. You are dividing your whole steps in multiple percentages. Okay, I will explain you this once again.
Understand. I think the whole length of the viewport, we are saying move 25% first, then 50% next, like that.
You can say it like this, but it is not like this. It is a little bit different. Suppose what you want to do. You want to move this box from here, from this initial position to till here. Okay, this is your first step. And from here to you want to move your box till here. This is your second step. And from here you want to move your box to here. This is your third step, right? And from here you want to move your box till here. This is your fourth step. Okay, so we are dividing these 4 steps in percentages. Okay, we are dividing these 4 steps in percentages. How we are dividing? We are saying this first step as 0%, and this second step is your 25%, and the third step is your 50%. Okay, and the fourth step is your 75%, and the last stage again is your 100%. Okay, means we are dividing each cycle, complete cycle of your animation in percentages. Like we are giving this as steps and we are dividing this into a percentages. Okay, what we are doing? See, previously we used from and to, right? I will show you with from and to. Okay, here we use the front and to, right? Okay, so this from is your 0% and this 2 is your 100%. Okay, let me show you. Here we are giving just only 2 steps, right? We are giving only 2 steps. For that purpose we are using from and to. So that's why at the from, like at the initial step, it is at 0%. Like from left side it is at 0 only. I am giving the same color tomato only. Okay, then at 2 means this is your 100%. This is your last step, right? 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100 Okay, it is moving now. Okay, this is your 0%, this is your first step, this is your last step. Okay, instead of giving this from from, we can give it as 0 also, 0%, or we can give this as 100%. See, this is also working fine. Okay, so see why we are using this percentages, or why we are using this from and to. We are just dividing our whole cycle, like our whole animation cycle, in multiple steps. To dividing these steps in like dividing it, for that purpose we use this percentages. Either we can use from and to, or we can use in percentages. Getting my point? Anyone having any doubt? Should anyone wants to ask me anything, or should I explain it once again? Okay. If you guys having any doubt, just put a message in chat box. Okay, I think you guys have some doubt. Let me explain it once again. See, what the things we have learned till now is, we just learn about how to give your animation name. We use this animation name with the keyframe, right? With keyframe we use it, and inside this keyframe we can use two things. First one is from and to. Why we use this from and to? We are giving some steps. Okay, we are giving some steps. For that purpose we are using this from and to. Okay, this is the one way. When you use this from and to, like you can give like from only one step you can give, only two steps you can give. But when you use this percentages, okay, this one, when you use this percentages, you can divide your like animation in multiple steps. Okay, you can give multiple steps. For that purpose we are using this percentages, right? I will show you with one example, one more example. This is just a moving box, right? This is spin and rotate. Let me see. Okay, here is only. Yeah, see this this second example. This is your spin and rotate. Just see it. What I have did here. I just take this div. Inside this, I give the class name as spinner. Now let's see this one. The output. I can see it is moving around it. How it is moving? They use animation for it. Okay, we learn about this rotate, right? That particular circle is rotating. This circle is getting rotated. That is how it is working. So here we just created one div using this div, using its class name, this spinner. I just give some width and height, and the border radius at 6 pixels solid, and this gray color. See, this is your gray color, right? This is your gray color. This is 6 pixel. Okay, now inside it, I am giving the border top. We can give some directions also, right? In border, we can give some direction. And here I am giving the border radius as 50%. So that's why it is making this as a circle. Okay. So now after it, suppose I am just removing it. Now you can observe it, how it is looking. See, it is at top side, right? And this is your 6 pixel border radius, border, and it is complete circle. So this is your 50% border radius. Now how it is moving, like this, like a circle, how it is moving. For that purpose we use this animation. We give the name of our animation is spin, and we are giving the animation duration as 1 second, and we are giving the timing function, animation timing function as linear, and the animation iteration count is infinite. Okay, this is just a shorthand. Directly we are giving all the properties in a single line. So now using this animation name with keyframe, I am giving the steps. At 0% step, I am giving this particular border. Okay, this particular this diff, this spinner will rotate 0 degree. At the last step, I am giving 360 degree. So that's why it is looking like it is moving. So instead of giving 36 degree, 360 degree, I am giving only 90 degree. Now just observe it. See, it is moving till 90 degree only. See, it is looking like this border is moving, but not, see, this complete circle is moving actually. So let me change this to 45 degree. See, okay, 180 degree I am giving. Okay, so when I give the 36 degree, it is moving the completely it is moving. So that's why it is looking like it is reloading. Okay, so here we are using 0% and 100%. So this is your first step. In first step, I am giving the 0% degree. This is your initial step. And at the second step, I am giving 360 degree. Okay. Okay, that is why it is moving like a circle. Let's see this one example. This example also. Understand it more clearly. I give multiple examples in animation so that you understand it more clearly. Just in animation, you just have to give your logic, give the logic properly in these steps only. You just have to give the proper logic in these steps. Okay, at what step what you want to do. Like this we have to do. Okay, here also I just take this div. Inside this div, I just take the class name as ball. And here I give some width and height and the background color orange and the border radius 50% to make the to make your box a complete or like a circle. And here I give the position relative. And this is your animation. The name of your animation is bounce. Animation duration is 1 second. Timing function is ease in out, and it is infinite. So now using its animation name with keyframe, I give 0%, 100%. Means at from 0 and 100, this is the top value is same. I will show you here. See, initially this is at top 0. Okay, initially it is at top 0. Now at the 50%, at the second step, it is giving some like it is looking like a bouncing. From top I am giving 100 pixels. Suppose let me increase it. Okay, with bouncing I am changing its background color also. This is your initial only, so at 50% I am changing its background color, giving blue color. See, okay. Just in animation, the logic, the thing you have to do is just give steps properly. At what step, what you want to do. This thing, just you have to do it properly. Okay, let's change this. Okay, let's see. I'm at 100%. I'm changing its background color again. Background color, I'm giving some different color. Aqua here I'm giving, and from top same thing. 0 and 100 will be look like same only, right? So from top I'm giving 0 only, right? See, let's see how it is working. See, when it is coming, it is changing its color. So the first step is your 0% and the second step is your 50, and it is having third step also, that is your 100%. Let me increase some timing for like duration so that we can observe it slowly. See, when it is reaching the third step, it is changing its color. Okay. Anyone having any doubt in this animation? If you guys don't have any doubt, just put a message in chat box. Okay. So see what the things we have learned in animation. Just when you are working with animation, just be like comfortable to give the steps properly. At 0% what you want to do. At the 50% first of all try to understand this animation have how many steps. Suppose if you want a box which which moves from like in a circle direction, like in a box rectangle direction, it moves from here to here. So it has first one, this is your initial step. This from here I want to move it till here, so this one is your second step. So again I want to move it here, so this is your third step, right? So from here I want to move it here, so this is your fourth step. And from here I want to move it here, so this is your fifth step. So you can divide this five steps in your 100%. So you can use like 25%, 0%, 25, 50, 75, 100, or 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Like this you can divide it. Okay, just like give the steps properly, and other like animation is easy only, right? You just have to give the name, duration, iteration. These are the simple things. Now, as I told you, we will learn about this animation direction. See, what is animation direction is like you can give some directions. Normally, suppose in this, I'm changing its direction. Here it is not having any direction. I will show you the first example. In this only, I'm changing the direction. Okay. So see, here I give animation direction alternate. Instead of giving alternate, if I am giving normal, this is your normal, it is your by default. See how it is moving. From it is starting from here and it is goes here. Then it is looking like it is breaking the cycle, right? This box is breaking the cycle. Instead of going here and going back, like it is breaking the cycle. Why it is breaking the cycle? It is going to its initial position again. So to overcome this issue, we use this alternate. Okay, we can use this alternate. Start, it will goes like this from start to end, and from end to start it will move like this. So for that purpose we use this alternate instead of giving normal, so it look like a complete cycle. Now let's see this. See how it goes smoothly, it is moving, it is not breaking the cycle, right? So for that purpose we use this animation direction. We have some more options with in animation direction. We can use reverse also. So what reverse will do? Instead of directly instead of starting from its initial point, it will start from its end point. Okay. See how it is when page reloads, it starts from here, right? So when I give reverse here, see it is starting from here, this side, right? This is also breaking the cycle, right? It is going and it is breaking the cycle, coming back. So to for that purpose we can use this reverse, alternate reverse. Okay, and to start, it will do the complete cycle properly. Alternate reverse. See, it is moving perfectly, right? So this is just a small thing, animation direction. You can give direction in which direction you want to move your box. If you use the alternate, it will look like a complete smooth cycle, or else it will look like the cycle is breaking, right? So for that purpose, we use this animation direction. Okay, I have given a lot of examples, right? We just saw this spin, bounce animation, and this is the shorthand. Like instead of using this animation name, all the property, like multiple times, you can use the shorthand like this. We already use it. We just give the animation name, duration, timing function, and this one is animation. Let me see. Animation duration. Okay, animation iteration count, right? So instead of giving it separately, you can use its shorthand also. You can give all the properties in a single line also. So this is just a full example. You can try it by yourself. So anyone having any doubt in animation, with this we are done with our animation. You want to ask me anything? What you said, Harish? Your voice is breaking.
What is the meaning of keyframes?
What is the meaning of keyframes? Okay, keyframe don't have any meaning, I think. Like, okay, we just use the keyframe to give some animations. Okay, the like different. What's the meaning? I didn't see it. We will see it, and I will tell you in our next class. Okay, anyone wants to ask me
Okay.
anything?
And for a few seconds, I could not pay attention. If the position relative we used as an example. If we use position as absolute, there must be one more element to it. Is that correct?
Yeah. When you use a position absolute, it is not must to have one more element. If you don't have one more element, it will be take the reference as your from your viewport. Okay, in this example only I'm saying.
Okay.
See, here I give the position relative. Instead of giving a position relative, if I take a position absolute, let's try this one. See, still it is working properly. This is not having a this diff. It is not having any kind of parent class. Still, it is working fine. Why it is working fine? Because it will take the reference from the viewport. If it contains some parent class, it is good. Okay. If it is doesn't contain any parent class, it will take the reference from the viewport. So that's why it is moving as per the viewport. Okay. Anyone else wants to ask me anything?
No.
Okay. So we will try to finish our CSS like CSS, complete CSS in our today's class. Then from Monday we will start JavaScript. If we are left with some more topics, we will cover it in our next class. So now comes to the responsive web design. Okay, like what is responsive web design? We already learn about these things. We like based on the screen size, your website will work properly. It must be responsive. It must respond based on your screen size. When you decrease the like width of your screen, the inside the container, like whatever the things you have inside your website, that also getting reduced, right? That is mean by your responsive website. So okay, the responsive web design means your website looks good in all devices, from big desktop to small mobile phones. It automatically adjusts layout. Okay, first of all, it automatically adjusts the layout, and it automatically adjusts the size of any container, any images, or any content also, and it automatically adjusts the visibility also. What is visibility? We will learn these things. So to make your website responsive, we must have to use these techniques. First of all, we already learn about this percentages VWVH. Okay, using it, your website looks like a responsive, right? When you increase or decrease your screens, that particular container also will increase and decrease. We already saw with the percentages and VWVH. And in flexbox and grid also we saw, right? In flexbox, when you when you decrease your screen size, the container will goes in next line, right? That is responsive. So you can make your website responsive using Flexbox and Grid. You just have to use these things properly, then only your website will look like a responsive. We already know about this thing and this thing. And you can make your text also responsive. So to make your text responsive, we use this rem or m units. Okay, to make your text responsive, we normally use this rem and m unit, so that your text also increase and decrease their sizes. And that you must have to start writing the styles by keeping in the mind you are creating the website for mobile. So that is your mobile first design. Okay, we write the mobile first design. How we write the mobile first design? We start with mobile, then scale up to tablet, desktop. We use min width for it. We will learn about this media query, then you will understand what is min width. Now let us see this thing. What is media query? What is media query? See, we can give some different styles for different sizes. Okay, we can give some different styles for different sizes. Suppose this box is normal 100 pixel 100 pixel, but what I want when I open this website in mobile phone, like in 4400 screen size, right? When I open this website in 400 pixel, okay, I want to give some different color to it. Instead of giving this tomato color, I want to give blue color. I want to give some width, some more width I want to give. So you can do these things. Suppose if you want to give some border, different border radius in this 400 pixel or 300 pixel, you want to give some different border radius. So you can do it. How can you do it? You just have to use this media query for it. Okay. In media query, you are using min width and you can use max width. How can we use this media? You just have to give this @ media. Like we have give the in animation we use the @ keyframes, right? Why we use the @ keyframes? To give some animations, right? Now we are telling we are using this media queries. For that purpose we are using this @ media. Inside it we are using this min width. What is min width? Means after min width, whatever the pixels, whatever the value you are giving, that particular styling will be applied from 600 pixel and above. From 600 pixel and above. Okay, just remember this. Let me highlight this. Now I am showing you this thing. First of all, I am removing this keyframe. Okay, I am removing this animations also. Now let's see. Here I am using @media. Okay, inside it I am giving min width. Okay, inside it I am giving 600 pixel. Any pixel value you can give. It is not like a 600 pixel you have to give. I am giving 400 pixel. Okay, so what I am trying to say, when it is on 400 pixel or above 400 pixel, I want to change its background color. I want to give some different background color, that is blue I want to give. Okay, we must have to give it like selector also. Okay, we are just giving the media query. We must have to target it also, which element you want to target. So here I want to target the box, right? So here I am giving the background color. I'm giving blue. So now let's see this one. See, let me show you. See, it is above 400 pixel. So that's why it is showing blue. As I told you, in min width, this particular styling will be take from 600 pixel, like from 400 pixel to above. Above it is, we are not describing how much above. So it will take above. So that's why it is taking, this is above 400 pixels. So that's why it is showing blue color. So suppose if I am going below 400 pixel. Okay. Why this? Yeah, it is not taking. It's not, yeah, what's the issue inside it? Uh, applies from 600 pixel and above, right? So below it must work, right? This tomato color will must show below. If we go the below 400 pixel, this tomato color must be visible. Sometimes it is not working properly. Let me refresh it. Okay, let's try it once again. See, okay, why it is not showing properly? It is showing one time, now it is getting disappear. I think there might be some issue. Let's see this max width, then we will see what's the issue in this min width. Okay, in max width, what the other thing, see, whatever the pixel value you are giving inside this max width, it will be applied to this 600, it will be applied, it will be taken as below 600 pixel and till 600 pixel. Okay, I will show you what I'm trying to say it here. Suppose instead of giving this min width, I am giving max width here. So it will take this blue color, it will show this blue color, like from 0 pixel to till 400 pixel. Okay, let me show you. Okay, now I am decreasing this screen size. Why this is not working, media query? I think this responsiveness is not working in my desktop. Yeah, okay, I got the point. See, as I told you, we must have to give this viewport, right? To make sure your responsiveness will work properly, we must have to give this meta name viewport. Then only your responsiveness will work properly. Before this, like in this example, here we don't have any meta tag. So that is why it was not working properly. So always make sure to give this. Okay, we already learned about this meta tag. When you want to your website will work responsiveness, you must have to give this meta name, you put this thing. Okay, now let's give the styling. Now once again, I'm using this div. Inside this div, I'm giving some class name. Here giving some class name as box. Let's see, inside this head, I'm giving styling dot box. Okay, so I just target this div. So after targeting it, I'm giving some width. I'm giving 100 pixel, and some height, I'm giving 100 pixel, and some background color, I'm giving suppose aqua. Okay, let's see the output. It is just a box with having some background color. Now I'm using the media query @media. Okay, here I'm giving this brackets, and here I'm giving the max width. Here, as I told you, whatever the value you give inside this max width, it will be it will be taken as from 0 to till this pixels. So I am giving 400 pixel here. So inside it, you have to target this particular box, that is dot box, your selector. Now here I am changing its background color. So I am giving suppose aquamarine. I think we have to give it is in double quotes, right? Let me try it. So I think we don't have to. Okay, aquamarine, no, let's give some different color. Okay, this is your full screen size width. So I'm keeping this to as 400 pixels. See, it is changing its color. Right? Why it is not working before? Just always make sure to give this meta. Okay, it was not working properly, right? As I told you, it must to work, but still it was not working. Why? Because we missed this meta tag. That is why it is not working. So always make sure, like in your development journey also you will face this kind of issue. Just make sure to give this tag, then only your media queries will work properly. So why we use this max width? This particular styling will be applied from 0 to 400 pixel. Okay, when you go above 400 pixel, this blue color will not be appear. Instead of showing the blue color, it will show you the aqua color. Okay, suppose if you want to give some like any other styling also, you can keep it here. Suppose you can want to give some border radius, you can keep it. I'm giving 50% here. Okay, instead of giving only like 400 pixel, I'm giving 600 pixel now. See, this is your 465. This is above 400. I'm going above. See, see, just observe it. When I reach 600, it is coming into its original color and its original size. Okay, getting my point. What is max width? Max width means this particular styling will be applied from 0 to till this pixel. From 0 to till this pixel. Coming to the min width, what min width will do? It applies this particular styling above this pixel. Okay, above 600 pixel, this styling will be applied. Suppose instead of giving this max width, I am giving min width here. Okay, let's see this one. So see, this is above 600 pixel, so that's why it is showing this as a circle. Right, when I am going below 600 pixel, this is your above 600 pixel only. When I am going below, see, it is coming into its original size, original color. Getting my point? Anyone having any doubt in this max width and min width?
No, ma'am.
What about others? Okay, just always make sure. Just now we face some issues just because of this meta, right? We missed this meta tag. We are facing some issues. So always make sure to give this tag. Then only your styling this media queries will work properly. So what is min width? When you give this min width and you give some pixels value, this particular styling will be applied to above this pixels. When you give the max width, that particular styling will be applied from 0 to till this pixels, till this value. Okay, now let's see some more topics. Okay, like this is the common breakpoints. Like for mobile phones, this is the some standard points you can say. Standard mobile phone sizes it will be 480 pixel, and the tablet for tablets that is 768, and for desktop it will be like 1024. It is a standard, so it can be varies, right? It can be changed based on your mobile phone versions. This is just a complete example. You can try it by yourself. Now let's see visibility control with media queries. What is visibility controls? Means suppose you want to hide particular thing in your desktop and you want to show that particular thing in your mobile phones. I will show you the better example of this. I'm going to this Code C Academy. See, when I am opening this website in mobile phone, see, it is hiding your like your nav bar. It is hiding the nav bar, and instead of that it is showing me this hamburger, right? This is your mobile phone. It is hiding me the nav bar section. In desktop we have some nav bar section, and here we don't have hamburger, right? We can do this visibility, we can hide something, we can show something based on the screen sizes. You can do these changes. Suppose like this. If anyone opens this website in their mobile phones, you can say it like, thank you for joining, or thank you for opening our web application in your mobile. Okay, you can show the text like this. And if the person opens the same website in their desktop, you can show the text like this: thank you for opening our web application in desktop. Okay, so the better example of this visibility control is this navigation bar only. This navigation bar is display in your desktop, but when you open this in your mobile phone, instead of showing this navigation bar, it is showing me this hamburger. Okay, how we can do these things? We just use this visibility control topic only. We do this visibility control using media query only. We do this thing. We just use media query only to do these things. Now let me show you this example. Okay, here I'm giving this example. Just see, here I give two divs. In the first one is, this is for your desktop user, and the second div is for your mobile users. See, these two are here, but still when I open this code in my, like, in normal desktop mode, only one div is showing. Right, how it is judging, how it is like thinking by its own, we are opening this website in desktop. They use media query for it. They use media query. See, first of all, see, just I give two class name. First one is message and second one is desktop. Here also same two class name, message and mobile. So inside it, see, using the message common styling, I just give some width and height, margin, padding. These are the common things you can do it. So now see, inside this desktop, what I am doing here is I am giving some background color. Okay, here I am making this as display none. That is why it is invisible. That is why it is hidden. Okay, that is why it is hidden when we open this in mobile phone. And this is a mobile also, I am making this as display none. So that is why it is like disappear. So when what I am doing is using this media query, using this min width, I am giving, if it is 600 pixel, means 601 pixel, you can give 600 pixels also. But here also you have to give some different value. So that's why I am giving 601 pixel. So as I told you, why we use the min width, it will take this above 600 pixel one, 601. Okay. So that's why we are making this as visible, this desktop as visible. Okay, so I'm giving display blocks. That why this desktop content, whatever the content we have inside this desktop div, it is getting visible. Why it is getting visible? I am making this as visible inside this media. Okay, the same thing I'm doing with mobile also. Initially both are invisible. See, just try to understand it. I can understand this is little tricky. Okay, initially I make both the things invisible, right? Initially I make all both the things invisible using this display none, and here also I am using display none. So although all the two things are invisible. Let me remove this so you understand it. Just give some attention, you understand it more easily. Okay, see, initially all the two things are invisible. Right, how it is invisible? Because here I give display none to both. That's why it is invisible. But what I am doing here is using this media. I am giving min width 601 pixel, means it will be show on the larger screen size. That's why I am making this as display block. So that is why this display, what is the desktop content, is getting visible because of giving this display block. Now to make this mobile content also visible in your mobile phone screen size, I am using max width here. Why max width? From 0 to till 600 pixel, this mobile will be visible and this will be getting invisible. Right? Why? Because see, below it, it is like a display none only. So that's why it is invisible and it becomes visible. Let me show you. When you like try to do it by yourself, you understand it more clearly. In theory, I think you guys have little doubt. See, this is your above 600 pixel. That's why your desktop user is visible, right? When I'm going like below 600 pixel. See, this is my below 600 pixel. That's why that desktop user diff is getting invisible and this becomes visible. And when I'm going above 600, see, okay, just try to do it by yourself. You understand it more clearly. Just we are using this display none value here to make it like to do the logic between the how to make visible invisible. We are just using this display none, and based on the media quality, based on the sizes, we are changing its visibility. Okay, when you do it by yourself once, you understand it more clearly. Okay, so anyone having any doubt right in our till now in our today's class? Anyone else want to ask me anything? Okay, so we are left with some more topics. We will cover the remaining topics in our next class. We have some small topics are there only, like small topics like calci. We have some calci, like when we use the VWVH, we can minus and subtract, or we can add some pixels. So for that purpose, we use calci. And there is some variables topic is also there. We will learn about these variables. And these are some small topics only. We can use filters also. What is filters? Like you can give some blurriness, or like in your mobile phone there are some contrast, how you take the images from your camera, right? They are like gray color. In gray color, black and white also you can take images, right? So for that purpose, to show that effect in your in your website also, we can use filters also. So we will learn about it. These are the small topics only, and some basic like best practices we normally use in CSS. So these are the 2 3 topics are there. We will learn these topics in our last class of CSS, and then we will move to JavaScript. Okay, so in this class we learn about the responsive web design. So when you want to make your website responsive, always make sure to use this fluid layout, that is your percentage VWVH, and properly use the media queries, okay, with the min width and max width, and use the flexbox and grid properly. These things are really important, right? To make your website responsive, you must have to be like comfortable with flexbox and grid. And like to make your text also responsive, you have to use this rem and mbunit. And always try to make your website like a mobile first design. I will tell you more about this in our next class. Then before it, we learn about this animation. Right. So in this class, we learn about animation and responsive design. So anyone wants to ask me anything from these 2 topics?
No, ma'am. Before we go to JavaScript, when we are finishing the CSS class, can we revisit
Whatever the
whatever in the beginning, like the
yeah.
structure, the syntax, the class, the logic, what we write first, what we write without the properties. So many properties we learned. Na? If
Mm-hmm.
the basic
Just like a
alone,
quick revision, right?
the basic alone, if we revise, it will be registered in our mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, I got your point. So in our last class, we will cover all the topics. Then I will give you the quick revision, right? Whatever the things we have learned, I just give you the quick revision without like doing all the things practically. I just give you the like quick revision so you can understand it and grab it more clearly. Okay, so for today I'm going to end our class. Thank you guys, bye.